Bet.
Yay.
We own.
We own.
Yeah.
Like Donkey Kong.
I ain't been
The
on the gram, but
Rodawgz.
goddamn, she just schooled me on some shit.
Yeah, that
About
shit was
what?
wild.
I missed it. What happened?
It only had me so hot because one, I'm Mexican, and two, I'm from San Antonio. So I was gonna say, babe. Well, I don't know. He'd be wild.
And he was talking shit about Mexicans from San Antonio.
Mexicans from San Antonio.
Oh.
Why? What did
Charleston
San Antonio
White.
do to him?
Oh, wow.
Well, I think, okay, so when he first started, I was like, okay, this kind of make a little bit of sense. Because San Antonio was real, like, divided, kind of.
Like how?
Okay, so basically, I'll give you an instance. When I was younger, I went to high school, right? Nothing but Mexicans in my high school. I'm talking about north side is more like white people, some black people mixed. South side, Mexicans. West side, Mexicans. East side, blacks. Like, it's just like that. But I mean, that's every hood, right? I would say. But no, it's real. They're real old school, you know?
Like
real
mentally,
cultured. Yeah,
like old
yeah,
school?
not really that much involved. It's very cultured, but very not
like on
real.
some LA shit, like segregated type shit.
Yeah,
I
a
think
little
worse, right?
Yeah, a little.
LA's a little more open now because they're all gay.
No,
and like,
I don't
no,
know,
bro.
No.
Hell nah.
But I don't know. I just think San Antonio altogether bad is.
It's because I feel like San Antonio is Texas, and
I
Texas
feel like
is very
San Antonio was
Republican.
like kind of like us though. I guess because I'm not from there, I don't know
I
what
feel
really
like
goes down and
San
shit.
Antonio is like really hard Chicano,
very.
like
But you know what? San Antonio is probably like the top place to visit in Texas. I think.
It is. It's great if you.
It's
wanna
like the
go
only like
visit.
tourist like.
I heard the
place to go
Riverwalk
to.
stinks,
It does, and the
Yeah,
water's
man,
brown.
and I heard the restaurants are trash because they're not even real Mexican restaurants.
Shut your ass up. It's
First
gonna
of
be like
all-
any bougie place. It's like a bougie spot. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
for- it's-
tourist.
Yes,
tourist.
it's for the
touristy
tourists.
shit.
Right, right.
You want some real Mexican food? You got to go to
I'm
the
gonna take
south
it to my
side.
hood. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like-
Yes.
Yeah,
Dope.
San Antonio.
Okay, so you're
check
from
this out.
San Antonio.
But look, check this out. I was in Fort Worth right the other day.
Uh-huh.
And everybody there, I was working with this dude from San Antonio, and everybody, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm from San Antonio." Everybody's like, "Oh, we love San Antonio," and they'll be like, "Where are you from?" Houston. And they're like,
We hate Houston.
Everybody would say that, like, bro, they hate us. They hate Houston.
I heard
Houston is
Fort Worth
bad.
and Houston. Don't they have like some type of
No, but I was like in Dallas, they fucking hate us too. I can't wear my Astros hat out there
They hate us.
because they're like, this is Ranger territory and
Yeah,
all
Oh
this
they
bullshit.
no!
Like,
in San Antonio,
they
it's the same
fucking hate
shit.
us.
I've seen
San Antonio hates us too?
I seen a guy get beat up at a bar once because he was wearing a Houston Rockets jersey
Oh,
while
damn.
during
Spurs,
a game.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how you
out
know
there.
we're the shit. 'Cause They just hate on
I
us
mean,
for no
now when it
reason.
comes to basketball though,
I mean, I guess.
the Spurs is like,
But I think it's because like Houston has a lot of like Texas pride, like, you know, but it's Houston pride, you know? So I think
Yeah,
people
it's that.
hate on that. Like
And
people
Houston-
hate that we're so like Houston and Texas.
so you're from San Antonio,
Yes, kind of.
born and raised?
Born
No.
and raised?
Okay, so backstory. I was born in Houston. My dad is from Houston. So I mean, I'd come here every other summer. On weekends, I come visit some weekends. But I was raised in San Antonio, Texas. It's the south side of San Antonio. It's, shout out PA, Palo Alto. That's my hood, south
Nice.
side.
Okay.
But yeah, and then my mom actually, she's from Mexico, so I'd go over there every summer. So I'm a little bit of everything everywhere. You know?
But
Okay.
most of your time was in,
San Antonio.
that was that's what you call home.
Yes, sir.
And what
So,
brought you out here?
Yeah.
I had my first baby.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I used to always say, honestly, since I was younger, I would say start like middle school sometime. I used to be like, you know what? Once I'm graduate, I'm out of here. I don't want to be here no more. But it was only because of where I came from, and I understand like everywhere has their bad spaces, bad spots, and bad people. But I was just sick of it. Like being from my neighborhood, I love my neighborhood. It made me, but it was just a bunch of crap. So when I found out I was going to be a mother for the first time, mind you, I had my first child when I was really young. I was 19 years old. So when I first found out that I was going to be a mother, I was
You're like,
definitely
I gotta go.
yeah, I got to go. And then my dad lives not even in Houston. So it's like little outskirts outside of Houston. So I was like, oh, it's quiet. I could raise my kid there, you know? So yeah. That's pretty nice.
How long you been here?
Like 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah, my
Okay.
oldest is 10. Yeah, 10 years.
That's how old my daughter is, 10.
So I could say I'm from Houston, right?
Yeah. I mean, you've been here 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years seems to go by pretty fast, right? Because we graduated 10 years ago.
Hell yeah.
You like it? You like living in Houston?
Living here? Hell yes.
Like, not being from here, but like...
Yes. I love
like
being here.
So now what part of town are you at now?
The Southeast.
Southeast,
Yeah,
okay.
Southeast
So you're
side.
close to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 20 minutes.
Okay,
It was
cool.
like 20-minute drive. But yeah, no, I love being out here. I feel like there's more opportunity music-wise. I see now that San Antonio is real, like, picking up on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Houston, when I came to Houston, I was like, oh, it's way more advanced out here.
What's that dude from San Antonio?
Rich Gritty.
He
Charleston White also said "fuck Rich Greedy" on
Why
that.
did he say that? Why did he say that?
Because he was like, I heard the kid that was on the live with him. He was like, "Well, I heard you gave props to Rich." I don't know what the situation was, but he said, "But I heard you gave props or some type of shit to Rich Greedy." He's like, "Man, fuck a Rich Greedy. I don't know what Rich Greedy is. I don't fuck Rich Greedy. Fuck the Mexicans." I was like, "Damn."
Charleston White.
I like how he chooses his beats and shit. He could just goes at it. He looks like a skinny Chano.
Okay.
Hey, I just seen that that video that he dropped. What song was that called?
Chano's video? Or
Rich Greedy, and he's out in the little skating rink and stuff. I was like, yo, this is live.
Yeah,
I like this.
Wild.
I like this.
That shit's wild.
So tell us what you got coming up.
I actually been recording a lot and shooting videos, really, because I just found the pattern. Everybody's recording, shooting videos, recording, shooting videos, and dropping. I did have a project out before. I'm still thinking about dropping music from that because I feel like I should. But I was in, like, last year, I had a little bit of a buzz going. I don't feel like I fell off or nothing, but it's taught me, what I went through last year has really taught me to, like, sit down, be patient, and just go and let it come to you.
Right.
So I went through a lot of crap last year. I had management. So you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm out of that now. So I'm happy. So I've been recording a lot. I've been writing a lot and doing music videos. I just shot a music video, yesterday? Was it yesterday?
Nice.
Yeah.
When can we expect that to drop?
As soon as he's done with it, girl.
How often you in the studio?
I like to be in there often. Lately it hasn't been like that because, man, I've been going through a lot of shit. So, like, aside from the music, I work, obviously, full-time. I got kids, so I take care of my kids full-time.
How do you find the balance between work, life, and your hobby of music, like your passion of music? Like,
it's really hard. It's,
I bet.
Like, being a mom altogether makes anything else really hard because you got to put your kids first.
On God.
And, like, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I suck at this. Like, yeah. I'm sure every mother does. Every parent really does. Thank you. But I really love music, and I've loved music since I was a kid. My mom used to say when I was little, she bought me these cute little leather boots, and I forgot them in Mexico one time, and I used to call them my Selena Quintanilla boots. And she was, she had to send somebody from Mexico to bring them all the way back from my grandma's house, and I was just crying the whole time, the whole day. It was just, I need my Selena Quintanilla. But music has always been my thing.
But how'd you get into, like, hip-hop and shit?
Really, when I came here. When I came here, I brought my child's father with me, and he was real into it, and that's kind of how we met. So when we came out here, he started connecting with some people, and me, I've always been real shy, so I wasn't out there. I wasn't putting myself out there, and then I was a brand new mom, so the music was not something that I was putting on any type of priority level.
Yeah.
And really, I was just letting him do his thing. So after I go through all the stuff that I went through there, I went into a really dark space. And not just because of that relationship, but just.
But do you feel like
things.
that was like postpartum and then finding yourself as a new mom, like as a new person?
Most definitely. I feel like postpartum on top of depression, like.
You got that?
Oh, yeah. I
think everybody gets it.
I feel like that too, and it just feels, and especially when you don't have like a support system behind you, it'll get worse. Yeah, it'll get worse, and it'll turn into depression. And I'm not gonna lie, like sure. I battle with that stuff. I used to be, and it's just like TMI probably, but I used to be suicidal at one point, and I was I would get drunk every day, like and trying, like how you said earlier, just trying to cope with all the pain.
Yeah.
And
how's your mental health now?
Yeah.
oh, I'm in a great space now.
Yeah.
I'm in a
glad to
very
hear
great
that.
space now.
We're very glad to hear that.
Music actually is what made me come out of that. I wrote a song one day and I was just like, this is it. If this is it, this is it, and that's it. I made a song and I felt really good about it. I got a lot of good feedback off of it. And I was just like, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, and this is how I'm gonna deal with it. And then I made that whole project, you know, and that whole project was just all the pain that I had stored inside of me. So
Nice.
after I dropped that, it was,
How do you channel your pain to your music? Like, what is it that what's your process? Tell us about that. You know, being so vulnerable.
I mean, the songs I heard, I don't hear no pain. They're like fun songs. They're like,
yeah.
But some of the stuff that you've had, like you've.
Oh yeah, my
songs.
actual project.
you got some deep shit coming out.
I do like my project from last year. I had a lot of deep shit. Like if anyone took time to listen to it, it's out right now, but a slowed version, because who I was dealing with then, they had control of my music, and I brought them that music already finished. And whenever I joined them, it was real like, okay, well, if you are in business with us, this is just a thing. Like, I've been screwed before. Whatever the story was, you go, I keep the music. And in my head, I'm thinking, well, I brought you all of this finished already, you know. So and it was very personal to me, because like I said, a lot of my.
What you mean they got the music?
Like, they put it under, like, whenever they're streaming on everything, it's under them.
So it's out though.
It's out. The slowed version is out, not the original
That's the only
version.
shit they put out.
Yes, because eventually he wanted my videos, and I was like, no, that wasn't part of the plan. That wasn't part of the deal. And I'm a real word is bond, so there's nothing written. There's nothing written. I'm not obligated to shit with them. So it was real word is bond, and I kept my bond. I kept my word.
That's a lesson that I'm learning. Is like, people can talk the talk, but when it comes down to walk the walk, not too many walk the walk.
No, definitely. Yeah, that's something. But people have told me to, and then like it's crazy because I found out the fucked up way about it. Like, he didn't even tell me he took it down. I told him, keep that shit. He was like, you want your music? I was like, nah, just keep it. Just keep it. You said you wanted to keep it, but I'm not giving you my videos back. And instead of keeping it and leaving it up, he took it all down.
What an idiot. So it's like he's not even profiting from that anything. Like, you know, like it's just.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a lot. But we don't got to give the negativity any more shine. I'm in a better place. And I might, and people, everyone, like, they actually started sending me screenshots. That's how I found out. I was at work at my desk, and people were like, yo, what's up with this? And it was screenshots. I got like 4 people that day was like, yo, what's up? And then like, you see the project, but it's like faded. Like, you can't click on it or nothing. Right. So they're like, what's up with this? Blah, blah, blah. And then I just see the slowed version go up, and I was like, wow. I was like, all right, that's cool.
Damn.
Well, lesson learned, right?
Oh, yeah. Facts. It's all the learning process.
Fucked up shit's always gonna happen. You just gotta learn from it.
Most definitely.
I agree.
Yeah, can't just let fucked up shit happen
and not take it so personal, right?
For sure. I feel like
know how to deal with shit.
Exactly.
Know how to deal with shit. Yeah.
Because I feel like taking it personal has always been a thing for me. I'll admit that. Like, I would feel like, yo, I wouldn't do this shit to you. Why would you do that shit to me? But then you got to sit back and think, not everybody's like you. Not everybody's like that. Right. You know?
And that's where we fuck up, is like thinking people are going to like, oh, I said something, so I mean it. Like, no, people are not raised like that, you know? Like,
nope. Especially these days.
It's very few people. Yeah. Very few people.
But when it comes to like business, you gotta have shit on paper.
Facts.
You know? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's something I learned for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Now I'm not doing shit unless you let me read the fine print real quick.
Yeah. For sure.
And even then, I don't even think I'm.
And then I guess because you're a female, people try to take advantage.
Oh man, what's like for everything? Yeah. If it's not somebody trying to, do some shit, and they don't even gotta think they like you or nothing. People are just weird. Like I've seen girls before be like, do some funny shit for some shit, and I'm like, that's crazy.
Bro,
like,
not even girls, guys
too. No, exactly. But
like, people are just weird
altogether.
Weird.
Funny shit. Like how?
Just weird.
What say one
perverts,
time.
Haters.
Yeah.
Like just doing some dry shit. Like, I don't know, like Weird.
So I had somebody one time, this was a long time ago, and this guy, and I know it wasn't like a fake person because I've seen this person around. I'm not going to call nobody no names or call them out or nothing.
Call him out.
But.
Call him out.
Girl.
We're going to put their Instagram right there.
I was going to say bleep, but you like put their Instagram, whatever.
But he was like offering me shit like, yeah, I'll buy you, I'll buy you a new ass, this and that. And I'm like, what? That's weird.
Dude,
like,
dudes could be fucking weird, bro.
Very weird. And it's kind of scary, especially if you're a female, because there are actually females out there that will do the shit that they say just to get something, and then those things aren't even promised to you.
Get a fake ass.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no thanks.
Yesterday, I was seeing a whole bunch of girls at the club, and I was just looking at their asses, and I'm like, man, that's fake. That's fake. That's fake. Like, they look great.
Funny, bro.
They look great, but it's just sometimes like the thighs don't match, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, it's just like now everybody has like a spectacular body. Everybody has nice boobs and a nice butt.
Trendy, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, like this is like
it's a thing. It's
like
really
we
happening.
live amongst
thing,
the bots, the butt bots.
Yeah.
Booty bots.
The booty bots. I mean, but if you would sell your soul for a BBL,
girl, no.
You know,
I just seen what's it called? Y'all know DC Young Fly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That shit was
his
so
wife,
sad.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't do it.
Damn,
I already didn't want to do it.
and she was already really pretty. Like,
yes, like girl, just go to the gym.
How they do that though? Like,
what do you mean?
Like, how'd that go down?
I think she was getting a BBL.
I don't know what she was. Oh, it
But
was
like,
mommy
what? How
makeover.
did she how she passed? Like, due to what exactly?
Like complications from that. A BBL is the most dangerous surgery.
Yeah.
Around.
Is
and
it?
there's vein, there's little like
that.
arteries in your butt that lead to the main like vein that you have in your heart. So if you get fat in any of those arteries, like that's it, you're done. So if you've ever seen a doctor doing a BBL, they're getting the fat from your stomach, your arms, wherever, and they're literally like with a
shoving
long
that shit in
stick, and they're like going like that to your butt, and they're like carving your butt into whatever shape
It's
you
so
ask
trendy.
for.
Everybody's doing it.
So my thing is like, how are these doctors? Like doctors when they do their stuff, it's called a practice. Like because. Yes, they study to do it, but every time they do it, yes, it's a practice, and it could go right, it could go left, and that's just, and they talk to you about all these things beforehand, but nowadays society's so warped on like being this Instagram model or like OnlyFans persona that like, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do the most dangerous surgery in the world to like fit into society.
My thing is, I don't understand how like those people who do that are like, I'm not insecure, I just have certain insecurities. Like, okay, so you're insecure about things, which is okay, because aren't we all, right?
I think everybody's insecure.
Yeah, we all are. You
gotta have
especially
some
nowadays.
Insecurities.
But why would you risk your soul on that shit?
Oh yeah, that's crazy though. Like,
Because you're a soulless.
Because something's wrong, right?
it's just the environment they're in. Like they're probably
something's mentally wrong.
But I'm sure everybody in their circle's doing that shit, so that's normal to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So be different.
Yeah, but they don't see that shit. They're just stuck in that circle. Like
my boss's chick just got a BBL, and he said that he was like taking care of her, and she literally had like holes, from when they take out the fat and they put it back in. She had like holes in her like flesh, and he was just like freaked out. Like, you could tell his face. Like,
that's crazy.
But imagine the mental. It's kind of like, those dolphins that be under the bridge and it be like cold and raining, and you're like, you see them and you're like, oh my God, like, why would you put yourself through that? Like, just go to your family's house and eat and shower. But it's like they're mentally incapacitated to where like that's not affecting them. Like they're mentally somewhere else, So it's kind of like if you're bold enough to do like a dangerous surgery like that, I feel like you're mentally also somewhere else, right? I don't know. I'm just really terrified of like needles and hospitals and like all that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that trend.
Me neither. I don't like fake butts.
I mean, that's why I think I started like my gym. It's like real body gym, because like I've trained people that actually have like real bodies, and it's like This is for the people that will never do surgery, because I don't think I could ever do surgery.
Me neither.
I want to. Don't get me wrong. Like if I could have the mental.
I feel like it can spark curiosity, yes, especially because, like you said, it's everywhere now. But at the end of the day, it's like, damn. If you really think about it, it's like you really want to do that. Like, that's scary. You could potentially die.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna say in the future. Remember when we were like just real people, just
Remember when we all had different
people?
bodies?
Yeah.
We all gonna end up looking the same, bald headed ass fucking
Aliens.
with
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
nose.
Well,
Somehow we lose a nose.
I seen some article that said we're all gonna end up really hunched over and our necks down because
There
we're
you
always
go.
all
We're
up
all
on
on
our
the
phones.
Yeah.
And the aliens are all
Gonna
in
look
the
like
sky.
dinosaurs,
Yeah.
bald headed dinosaurs.
I think, it's interesting where we're at as a society.
You know
these
another
days.
trend? Female rappers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I've
think
been
that's a
seeing
good
lot.
trend,
And
though.
then not only just female rappers, but female rappers coming to Houston.
Oh yeah, definitely. Houston is a wave.
I mean, you kind of consider yourself almost from Houston though, because you've been here so long. But you got like Animes,
I love
Miss
Animes.
Gold.
I love anime.
And Miss Gold.
Who else coming from out of town?
Animes, Miss Gold,
Like Crystal Poppin. I don't know if she stay here, but
Yeah.
Who else? We're missing somebody.
I don't know. But that's like damn, like what's up? And then even if you get out the age, like there's a lot of female rappers popping. Like
Yeah. Like, I don't know if y'all know Big Jade. Y'all
like
know
a
Big Jade?
wave.
She from the 409. What is that? That's over here, though.
I think I seen her. Big
I
J.
love her. And
I know
I
that
think,
is.
who was it? Was it Crystal? No, it wasn't Crystal Poppin. Somebody just did like Sunny the Rapper. Y'all know Sunny the Rapper?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Shit, I think it was her that has a song with Big Jade. Or
Yeah,
Sunny
I think I
just
seen
dropped-
that.
And I was like, oh yeah, I'm here for this because I love Big Jade.
Mm-hmm.
I've been watching her since her random freestyle on Instagram videos.
That's how I felt about Megan Thee Stallion. Yes. She popped up on my YouTube before she was Megan Thee Stallion, and I was like, "Who's that? Like, she's hard. Like, hell yeah." And
I
then
heard it
she
on the
dropped
radio
that.
the first time.
Yeah, she dropped that Riller, that song, the Riller, and she was, because Houston is a wave. Like, I think
Yeah.
anybody that can represent Houston or Texas, and especially if you're like a black or brown person, I think like that's a winner for sure.
So
Thanks.
who leads like women's hip hop right now?
In Houston,
No, entirely.
entirely. I mean, it'd be like the mainstream people.
I was gonna say, are we
Cardi
like
B,
talking
Nicki
like
Minaj.
industry?
Yeah,
Like, just
it's definitely Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, because they're like where everybody wants
no.
to
But
be.
I'm saying like right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
Nicki Minaj just dropped a verse with Ice Spice. Ice Spice
Nicki-
is trending with all the young kids. Like, people love Ice Spice.
You
might think she sucks.
So then you don't think it's Ice Spice then?
It is Ice Spice.
No,
but
no. Because I hear what you're saying. I understand what
Yeah.
you're saying. Nicki and Cardi for sure. Because they're if you look at them right now, they're putting out features with all these girls that are like right
like
under that.
Lotto,
Like,
Ice
yeah.
Spice.
Okay.
Like, all the girls
And
that are
they're-
popping, they're merging with them.
They're bringing those girls up there,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's just
they're
gonna
doing what
be-
they're supposed to
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
Right.
do. Okay. That's dope.
Which
So
I
right now,
love.
yeah,
I
I love
love-
Lotto. I love Glorilla.
I love Glow.
Like, all these female rappers, like, they're on like a good wave. Like, they're in the future, basically. That's
And
why.
then hopefully, which I feel like they will do the same thing. Cause
So who's the
Right.
who's the hardest though?
Who's the hardest?
Yeah. Who's leading that shit? Who's leading that pack?
What do you mean as far as like the younger
okay?
generation?
So
Yeah.
it depends what you say. Cause
You
you
said
say,
Cardi and Nicki, but I feel like they're
okay. So
they're
if you
aging
say
out.
they're old news.
who's the hardest, I
Like
wouldn't-
right now, like upcoming.
Mona Leo.
Mm,
I mean, not that she's the hardest, but she's in there. She's good.
she's
but it just depends what you're looking for. Are you looking for like lyrically? Are you looking for like who got the like the trending
Okay, we'll
sounds?
break it
Because it would be
down.
like Ice Spice. Ice Spice has like all her songs trend on TikTok. So if they're trending on TikTok, that means the younger generation's like on it. You know,
Facts.
Lotto too. She's trending on TikTok, but I feel like she's more harder. She's like
I love her because she's so Atlanta.
she's like
Who?
more Megan Thee Stallion.
Lotto.
Lotto.
Mm-hmm.
She's more like Megan Thee Stallion, like the shit that she talks about. And
But
Ice
I feel like
Spice
she's
is
more
like,
gangster with it. That's
Yeah.
why I love Lotto. Because Lotto's so.
Ice Spice is not that gangster, but she still is like rapping, you know. And Lotto's like gangster.
Do
And
they
it's
sound
like,
alike or not?
No, not
No.
at all.
Okay,
Everybody
okay.
has their own flow.
Okay, cool.
As far as girls,
Right?
As the
Yeah.
girls,
And everybody's
everybody
good.
got their own flow
That's
for
what's up.
sure.
I'm gonna have to check them out. I ain't really been
Man,
too in
you
touch
want to
with
talk
that.
female rappers? We can talk female rappers all day because that's all I listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I listen to the males obviously, but I've always listened to the males, and it's finally like
The females
girls
turn.
started, and I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, like this is what because I can relate because I'm a female.
Right.
And the
And
females
you're a female
really,
rapper.
Yeah, females.
Bro, what if like, what if there was a man and like he identified as a woman and starts
Oh,
and
here
starts
we go.
rapping
Hell nah.
and starts rapping?
Don't bring that
and
bullshit.
she's like, I'm the
to
hardest
Texas.
rapper.
I'm the hardest transgender rapper.
What if Gucci
But
Mane became
then that
a
could be
female?
correct.
I mean, it could. I'm not against transgenders or,
But like,
Would y'all
'cause you
accept
use
that
the correct
shit?
term.
Would y'all accept that shit?
But on some,
She's like, I'm the hardest female rapper in the
I'm
game.
just gonna start saying I'm the hardest biological woman.
yeah.
Out.
Nah, I would say you're the hardest
That's too
trans
much.
female.
Hell yeah.
You're the hardest trans
and
female.
should be proud of that.
100%.
You know?
Yeah, but you know they ain't gonna do
You got to
that.
be in
They
your
ain't gonna
own
say
lane,
that.
honey. You know?
I don't know, I see
Nah,
that.
I think Texas is really like, we're not going to accept that bullshit. Did y'all see how Target went down?
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah.
Target stocks are so fucking down because they want to be putting that gay shit with the kids.
All that gay shit.
And yeah, I was actually late to that trend because
I just saw that last week, last
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
What? What's going on?
But I did see people saying that, like, fuck Target, we're not going to Target. And there's like white ladies, like, I'm here at Walmart. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Some
But
guy passing by just to the sign. I was like, what the?
Fuck. At
Like-
Walmart. Damn.
Everybody's wilding right now.
Making
over this shit.
TikToks. We're on our
But
way
I
to
think,
Walmart right now.
like, people are really serious about, like, you know, you're either going to be with this gay shit or you're not. And it's fine. But it's like, don't put it on the kids, you know? Like,
at first I was like, what's the big deal? But then Sosa showed me the fucking he showed me the bitch walking around and that they had a onesie for a kid. And
I
it had
didn't see
some
that
shit
one.
for him to tuck his penis or some shit.
Oh my God.
yeah.
And
did
I was
not
like,
see
what
that
the
one.
fuck?
That's like-
And
I
it's a
didn't see
onesie
that.
for like a 2-year-old.
Like why are we teaching like that
It's
just to
just-
do
it's
that?
just
you know what I'm
weird.
saying? That's
Like,
what I'm
It's
saying.
perversion.
Like why would a kid be thinking about doing that?
Yeah.
It's like the gay agenda that
They're
they've
not
been
even old
pushing.
enough to be like, oh, I want to start dating somebody. All they're thinking about is snacks, picking their nose, and fucking causing hell
Yeah.
in
But
the store.
I mean,
you know
if you get the kids, you got the future.
exactly because
You know?
children are the future. Children are the future.
Yeah.
Most
Why do you think
definitely.
all these
That's a
young kids
fact.
are like push icy? They're like wilding,
my
like,
gosh.
and they're
Kids
like
be
crash
wildin'.
dummy. You know, like
Oh my god!
we were just talking about this, me and my friends the other day, because we're like, why are these kids so crazy? And I'm like, think about it. They're doing perk 30s at 18, and we're doing perk 30s at like 40. You know, or like 30. You know,
and that's
like.
because my back hurt and I
Right, like my knees are hurting. Not, you know, but I'm just saying, like,
No, yeah.
these kids are just more out there, you know, like at the club that I worked at, nothing but underage kids. We'll let them in, cool. They're all tatted up, iced out, got their own whips, money. Like, I'm like, damn, when I was 18, I was like eating ramen noodles, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know, smoking weed, like barely trying to like get out there. And I don't know, like, it's just different and interesting to see
how evolved. they
how
are.
evolved, but yet they're still so mentally underdeveloped, you know,
Yes.
because by the time they're push icing and then they like get sentenced to like 10 years in jail, it's like, you know, that came so quick and they're not even mentally there yet, you know?
Right. They're not ready for it. They're not prepared.
Right. So
It's crazy. The kids kind of scare me.
the
And then I
kids
have
are
kids, so
scary.
it scares me every day.
The kids are scary. I think you'll be fine, just as long as you do a good job as a parent, you know.
Yeah.
Whoop their ass a little bit. You know?
Gotta be on their ass.
Yeah. You know, don't be afraid to get that chancla or that belt.
Damn.
I think there's only one of them. I only got one of them that I gotta do that with.
Yeah.
Everyone else gets that. You know what I'm
And
saying?
they're good.
Or that hey,
But there's one that tests
there's
you.
one oh
Right.
Yeah, you got to test your gangster.
He's
He's
gonna
make
be the
sure you
wild
still
one.
got it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
how my kid is.
It's funny.
Nah. But when you was coming up and you decided to start making music,
Mm-hmm.
like, is there anybody you heard and you're like, other than Selena?
Yeah, like who was your rap influence?
My rap influence?
Yeah, like when
you
you
was
first heard like a
"Man,
rap
she
song
could do
and
that
you're
shit.
like,
I could do that
damn.
shit.
I honestly, and I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I wasn't. It was just me. It's just something I started doing because
you started freestyling or what?
Yes, actually. Okay, so
smoking weed, freestyling.
Me and my friends,
came down.
I came through.
Well, me and my friends, we used to freestyle in the car. You know what I'm talking about? Young people shit. We in the car smoking. No, smoking. We'd be heavy smoking, and we just sit in the car because matter of fact, shout out Diamond D. That's my homegirl. That's my best friend. She's actually, we did the music video yesterday. But we would sit together in the car, and that's all we do for fun. Like I didn't care about going out and all that shit. I'd go out, but
it wasn't your thing.
It wasn't my thing. Like I would sit. All I would want to do is just smoke at home and write music. Like that's all. And it was my happy place, you know. So we would sit there and we would freestyle, and I would always freestyle singing because that's how I started. I started R&B music.
Okay.
But I did notice like R&B. It's been hard for R&B to like come back because you know that really good R&B back in the day type shit. Yeah. And now, you got the girls up in the industry like Summer Says, all of them and stuff.
But it's different.
But it's different. Like when you're like me, I'm starting and I'm like, dang, like where do I even start with this? What shows would I go to for this? But I would freestyle R&B is real easy to me. Like it just comes out.
And you got R&B songs?
Yeah, I'm telling you, go look at the slowed version. If you find the slowed version, you can listen to that. If you want me to send you some songs, I got all the songs.
Like you write?
I write and I freestyle. I love to freestyle. It's fun.
So you're like a naturally good writer. Like tell us about your writing process. Like how do you get all your feelings and emotions? Like how do you put that down on like paper? Like how do you trap that onto like paper?
Well, I don't paper anymore. I wish I did. I used to paper all the time, but my hands hurt, girl. But
you use her phone.
Yeah, now I use my phone. Mm-hmm. But it's just whenever I get some time to just relax, that's how I relax.
Like, and you just feel like you're venting?
Yeah. Like, and it doesn't matter. I don't necessarily have to sing or rap about what happened that day, but the emotions that it gives me helps me write what it is, you know, like write how I feel, write my emotions, and I'll just tell it like a story. They are stories that have happened. They're things that I have been through. But it just comes like naturally. Like every day I get off of work after I, fed the kids, I'm chilling. If he's not with me, I'm in my room by myself and I'm like, I'm going to smoke a blunt and then I'm going to get on these beats and I just let them play and I just start going. And then next thing you know, I done wrote 2-3 songs within 2 hours. And just,
that's what I was just gonna ask you. Like you just let beats play and then you just start writing.
It's my favorite thing to do because I feel like with music, if you're an artist for real, you have to feel it and it comes out. It's not people. Anybody can make music. You see that happening now. Look at all the dumb shit that's out right now. Like it doesn't even, as long as it's catchy, it doesn't matter.
Jenny 69. Are you a fan of her?
Soy La 69.
Nah. She's rapping now. She's rapping now.
I'm her fan. I go for any Latina.
Yeah, she's so pretty and like go her. If it's working for her. But I'm not gonna. I'm sorry, Jenny. It's not on my playlist.
It's not. But
But yeah, that's all I do. Just chill and I write, and it's just how it's my process is real. Yeah. I had a long day. I'm gonna go.
Okay, so now tell us about you went from your writing process. Now, how do you take that to the studio? Like, how do you deliver that and put your emotions on each song that you do?
So it's funny because I never finish writing. I'll write like a verse or I'll write a hook and then I'll go to the studio and then I'll freestyle the rest of it. And I used to get in so much trouble from my management back then. Like, why don't you ever write? And I was like, I feel it for the moment and I'm writing it. And then I go to the studio and I'll feel the rest of it there, that because the studio is where I feel more comfortable to just, it's just my safe space. Yeah. So I go to the studio and I just go in there and I do what I do. And I know my engineer, I go to different studios every now and then, but my engineer, we're real tight. Shout out to Juice, Mixed by Juice on Instagram.
Damn.
Follow him.
Okay.
It's because we're at a different studio. That's why them lights started doing that shit. Every time you mention another studio here, the lights
they're like, get out.
Right? They're like, beep, 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 beep.
Nah, that's funny.
Nah, but yeah, we're real tight. We created a bond, so it's real easy when I go in there. Now it's like I'm at home, at my second home.
Hey, yeah.
I walk in. I take my Crocs off. I'm chilling with the blunt on the couch. I'm like, that's comfortable. Very. I feel like you have to be.
You gotta feel comfortable with your producer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Because he's the one that's gonna make your shit sound nice.
Right.
He's gonna
turn you into that rock star.
Put that razzle dazzle on it.
So you working on a project?
So I am. it is a lot of R&B. I want R&B on my stuff because I feel like people haven't really listened to that side of me completely, fully. I had a little bit of that on my well, mostly that, but I also had rap stuff, and I just want to be totally just genuine and just sing stuff. But every time I get to my writing process, just rap comes out. I was like, damn, girl, why you so angry? What's up? Like, no, but I am working on one. I have about 8 songs. I have names for them. I have beats for them. I just gotta sit down and write them and go to the studio. Like I said, I've been going through a lot lately. September, I lost my brother. Then you know all the holiday stuff happened. Then you got the birthdays back to back, and like it was just, I just feel like I've been on go that I haven't had time to just stop and just sit. So when I have time to stop and sit, I write one, like a song, whatever, and then I'll go to the studio, record it, and I just have them stacked up. And since then, I just been writing or freestyling songs that I can drop videos to. Like I said, me and my homegirl, we did this back-to-back thing on this one song last night, and we're like, I was like, let's go record it. And she was like, all right, cool. And we went and recorded it. We did the thing. I told my videographer, AP the God, shout out AP, and I was like, what are you doing today? I was like, are you booked? He's like, nah, it's my off day. I'm not doing anything. I'm chilling. And I was like, you want to record something? Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, I'm down to make it, because I'm never gonna say no to money. So he pulled up, shot the video, and it was just a vibe. Like, we were all just vibing, and it just happened. It came out and it did its thing, and I can't wait to drop it. It's gonna come out.
When does that drop?
As soon as
he's done.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still working.
Whenever.
On it.
Yeah. We just shot last night, so he was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and."
Is he one of those videographers that takes like 3 months and then he has to get like burned on Facebook?
No.
So he can give you
Oh my God! Why you gonna make me edit shit?
Don't do my boy like that.
Don't edit it.
No. Don't edit it. No, he's pretty quick with it. He will take his time. I feel like he does sit down and try to perfect his craft. Yeah, exactly. Like all of us are doing. And he takes it pretty serious. So
that's dope.
I trust him.
I would
with
like
my
to work
stuff.
with him in the future.
Good business
for sure.
Is always good business.
I'll give you his Instagram.
Hell yeah.
AP the God.
AP the God.
So video coming soon.
Coming soon. As soon as he gets me the video. Album coming soon.
Maybe
we'll just say EP because I'm just gonna be dropping singles, honestly.
Later on in the year.
Yeah, when I have time to just be like, okay, I'm chilling. So right now I feel like I'm just in grind. Like I gotta stay on top of my bills. I gotta stay on top of my money. You know.
Yeah, like that has to be 100% right
Most
before you even get on anything else.
Exactly.
I feel you.
So like I just lost that's another thing that happened. I fucking got into a car wreck visiting my family in San Antonio.
But you're okay, right?
Oh yeah.
It was just like a
so all this shit.
Girl, my shit is totaled. I know.
Sorry to hear that.
So you've been going through it. Like you never felt like fuck this rap shit. Like did you ever get into that mentality?
I'm gonna say one time. only and
you
only.
Have to though, right?
And only one time, because when I did, I was tripping. He was on my ass. My best friend was on my ass. My homeboy Ticket, shout out Big Ticket, he was on my ass. And they were like, no, like, chill. Like, you just overreacting.
You're doing too much.
Exactly.
Oh, they were on your ass because you was thinking like that.
Because I'm just like, well, fuck it. I'm just not going to do it no more. And it was like.
You're throwing a fit.
But yeah, I had to. Man, I do everything big. Nah.
So how did you snap out of that? Because I feel like that's where I'm at right now. Like, I'm throwing fits and I'm just like, like, fuck it.
Well, I feel like everything that I've been going through, and then me sitting down with it, and then I have my baby over here, and he's real like patient, and I feel like he brings me to that just chill out,
get back centered,
like just chill out. Yeah, like he's a real big, him and my friends, like they're real big influences on me and keeping my cool, and I feel like everybody needs that, everybody needs like a tribe, for your energy to keep it exactly. And whatever it is that you want, you'll attract it if you be it, if you become that. So
do you feel like you found your tribe?
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't want to make new friends. I don't like making new friends. Like, I make new friends and I'm like, hey, see you, nice to see you. How you doing? Great. See you again another time. But like, I'll be with these people every day. Like every day.
Y'all don't get on each other's nerves
all the time. All the time. I was just on the phone with my homegirl yesterday.
She's out there like
I know I get on his nerves, but like I was on the phone on FaceTime with Diamond yesterday because she was like, she got off work and I just kind of threw the studio in her lap like right after work, and I took the day off. I was like, I don't feel like going to work. I can't, not today. I took a mental day.
Day, yes.
Exactly. And then ended up at the studio, so it was, and then everything was on time. I was like, yes.
Synchronicity.
Exactly.
The universe was at play.
This is what was supposed to happen today.
I love it.
So I threw it at her, and then she was like, all right, we can do that. But then it started pouring rain. She was like, oh my God, I don't got no insurance on my car. And she was like tripping out on me, flipping, right? And I'm just like, girl, calm down. It's like, if you don't want to go, you don't have to go. But guess what? I'm going. I was like, I'm going to be there. I'm going to make a song. I'm going to shoot a video. If it's not our song, I'm going to do another song. Like, that's the energy I was on.
You got
so
positive
hang out
energy.
with you because that
Hell
is
yeah.
Like, you gotta find the bright side. You gotta make shit happen. Like, shit's always gonna happen. Like against you. You know, life's
No,
always
for
gonna
sure.
hit you. You can either make that shit into a positive or like.
I feel like
just let
that's
it
me. Like, one side of me is
fuck with
you, and one side of me is your friend. Because there's a side of me that's like, I'm gonna do it. This is the universe's plan for me. And then there's another side of me that freaks out, like your friend, and I'm like, I don't have insurance. It's raining. What am I gonna do? Like,
yeah,
you know?
but don't like, man, don't get it twisted
Overthink
because I
that
get the
shit.
same. I do the same thing all the time.
Right? Okay.
And I be tripping sometimes, but I only actually said I would quit one time
Okay.
because I felt like, damn, like
Fuck this.
I'm supposed to just be a mom, make sure they straight, send them off to college, and just be an old lady.
I told myself that the other day. I was like, that's it. That not the other day, but it was a while ago when I
You gotta
had
do what you love.
I was like, that's
Yeah.
it.
You
I'm
gotta be
quitting this
happy.
shit. I'm
Facts.
quitting on my dreams.
Yep,
And then I told myself, I'm like, so what? You're gonna go get a regular job?
you're gonna be a regular bitch.
And I was like, no. I was like telling myself, like, no, bitch, but like, damn, you know, like,
Life's
We
all
got
about
this, though.
being happy. You
Yes,
just gotta
most
be
definitely.
happy.
we got this.
That's definitely something
You
I
gotta
thought.
find the way to happiness.
I was like, hell no! If I don't go to the studio, if I stop going to the studio, I'm gonna kill myself.
Right?
So yeah, I had
My
to
life
snap
is
the shit
over.
out of it. I was like, nah, this is not it. This is not it. Type shit.
It's like
That's
it's your
good, though.
escape. Is
Exactly.
that how you feel?
Yeah. I feel like everybody should have that.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like that too.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
Not?
no albums, EP, and singles coming out. I'm like stacking them up.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
stack
good.
them up and then just boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom. Like I did one 3 months ago, and then before that, a few months ago before that.
You got features on them?
Yes, I do. I have songs with features on them, but I have a video already bought for my boy AP, and that one's my video. I'm taking my time planning that one. That's gonna be the first single I drop off my project.
That's good. Yes.
Yes.
I applaud you for that. It's good to.
Thank you.
I like how you're working it, and I think you've gone through like the process. What is it, like 7 stages of grief? You know. So I
Oh,
think you
yeah.
already went through your fuck this stage, and then every rapper goes through their stacking up songs phase, and then they just drop shit, and then I feel like you're like mentally in the future already. You know?
Yeah, see,
So-
yeah, and see, I keep trying to keep it like that in my head because there's times I see other people popping. I'm like, damn. I'm
That
like,
could've been me.
good for them, but fuck.
It's
does
just
that
like if
motivate
they could
you?
do it, you could do it, right?
No, most definitely motivates me. I don't feel like, I feel like if it's their time, it's their time, and if it's not my time, it's because I'm preparing for my time.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so
Right.
So it's never any hate on nobody, right?
Nah,
It's always
nah,
Everybody in their
nobody.
own lane.
Yeah.
yeah,
Everybody's
exactly.
in their own lane.
That's exactly what I be saying in my music. I'm like in my own lane. I don't really see nobody. Like I see y'all, good for y'all. And sometimes I don't like y'all stuff. Sometimes it's nice, but I'm just gonna go you, do you, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do me.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
And
awesome.
where does type shit come from?
Type shit, jazzy.
Yeah, not jazzy anymore. We dropped the jazzy. It's just type shit. And
It's
we
just type shit?
Yeah, we
Okay.
spell it different now. I'm just
Okay.
trying to change it on my Facebook. I'm about to delete my Facebook. I only keep up with my family from Mexico on there. Telling them some hi tia, you know, but it's just type shit. TYP.
But why type shit?
Okay, so I made my project. Well, I was in the process of making my project. This is when like it was first starting, and I was like, I'm just writing. You know, I'm not even thinking about a project. I'm just writing stuff. And I had all this stuff stacked up, and I was like, I have the mood for everything. Somebody was like, And I've also been told, like, I got off stage once and some guy was like, well, not some guy, I know him, but he was like, hey, Typeshyt. And I was like, yeah, Typeshyt. He's like, I get it now. And I was like, yeah, because I feel like I have a mood for everything. Like, on that project, I have a sound for everything. And that's the way I like to do it. You know, like, I got the real hard shit. Like, you see a hard side of me. Then I got some soft shit, like some like love girl, you know, like love girl type shit. Like, and then I got some, man, fuck these dudes type shit. Okay. Like, you know, and then I got some, damn, how y'all gonna do me like that? I'm heartbroken type shit, you know. So I was like, actually having that conversation with somebody, like, I got this type shit, I got that type shit, and I was just like, type shit. And then I just added the jazzy because I was like, well, I want people to know my name, but now I don't want nobody to know my name. I just want to be Typeshyt, so everybody is Typeshyt.
Damn it,
I'm the vibe.
That's a dope name because
Typeshyt.
That's what I was wondering, like Typeshyt.
I like it.
I made a song a long time ago with that name, Typeshyt.
It
was like type shit, like
yeah,
and the chorus is all this untouchable type shit, like just
the universe,
you know, just type shit.
Yeah,
that's a cool name.
Thank you, thank you.
I stepped on her toe one time at a show.
Did you?
And I felt bad about it.
You should feel bad about it.
What did I do?
Nothing. Like, right, I apologized that day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was at a show, and
that's how y'all met. That's how, like.
Well, that's the first time I seen her. I don't think I never really like met her.
Formally.
Did I? Have I ever really met her?
No, I don't think no.
Just this was our first formal meeting.
Yeah, like I stepped on her toe, and I was like, oh shit. Cause that shit hurts. I know that. It was at
people stepped on my toes.
The Yazzie. It was a Yazzie show.
Was it Yazzy's birthday party?
It was around here. It was in the South Side.
It was a show
at off of Scarsdale.
No, where's Scarsdale? Isn't that like Pasadena? I'm from the North Side. I don't know shit about down here.
Scarsdale? Or no?
It was at the Queen of the South.
Oh, 24K.
Yeah,
24K. Yeah.
Oh, that's the South Side. That's
right.
Oh,
that's
that is.
That's right here.
Yeah,
24K?
that's
24K. 24K. I was confusing it with the other one.
Yeah.
That is, dang, that was a long time ago.
Hell yeah.
I was on that.
Yeah.
I actually.
It was nothing but females. It was nothing but females. I went to that show.
I actually did R&B for my set.
Nice.
Yeah, and
people liked it. About that? Yeah,
and people liked it, and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Okay, I'm finding something."
That's a little different, right?
It is different. You don't see a lot of R&B girls like coming up. Just the ones that are already up there.
I would like for you to pursue R&B because I'd be like on my playlist looking for like just like, I don't know, somebody that can kind of like relate to me. Like I like Summer Walker, SZA, but I also like MB Writers. Like I just like, you know, like Texas kind of shit too. Yeah,
girl music.
Love a girl music.
Oh shit.
Certified.
Let me show you this stuff before we get out of here.
Show it to us.
Just you do have a good sense of humor, right?
Oh, damn.
Some of his videos are a little cringy. So
so you ready for some cringy shit?
Yeah, let me prepare.
Okay, check this out. You guys ever got a massage? Like
yes.
Chiropractor type shit?
Yes, type one shit? Time. Type shit.
Hold on, did that work? This shit okay.
Is it gross? Is it gross?
Good, let this relax here. Just kind of sink in. Good, just like that. And we're back.
Wow.
I would just pass away right there.
That boy walked away.
That would just be the end of me.
Okay.
I'm dead. Wait, hold on, because that's funny, because they probably needed that back pop, because that probly just released a whole bunch of gas.
Yeah, it did. It released all them demons in her.
Oh, man.
From the night before.
Those poop demons. That's so
crazy. Not the Spider-Man.
I know.
I just saw that movie.
Oh my god. Sir. I need you to get your child.
What's up with this boy?
Out of place. You can take the money back.
He molested the
that
Spider-Man.
boy grew up to be Bill Cosby.
Horrible, not Bill Cosby.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
You know what? I feel like that's some me type shit.
Have you done that before?
Not exactly, but I've been put in a dumb situation like that.
They're drinking like Bush beer.
Natural light.
That explains it. That fucking explains everything.
Oh wow.
Not Bud Light.
Oh, this is funny. Y'all seen this? Or
I
no?
haven't seen this one. Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Double whammy. Oh, poor baby.
I know.
Is the
That's
kid
fucked up,
okay?
right?
Do we know?
I don't know. I don't think he's okay.
I need an update.
He
Right?
got a concussion, boy. He
No, he had that-
Got him
that
right in the head.
jacket.
That don't mean shit.
He had that little jacket. He had a little.
Oh, in the face. He got him in the
And
face.
here comes
Like
the
his
dad.
nose.
Oh my god,
Never gonna let him live it down.
that was not good.
Oh, this one's funny.
Oh my god.
I be wondering if some of this shit real sometimes. Like,
I don't think so.
we're taking this shit.
No.
Oh my gosh.
What would y'all do?
Honestly, I've had that happen to me before, and
real?
I've had I've had my kids, in the restroom. No, not my kids do that.
Oh.
Then no, but man, I'll not hit.
But like somebody
else's kid while I was with my kids, and my kid just looking at me like, "Mom, like, can you
Oh
believe
my
this
God.
shit?"
Man, some kids be wild.
I was like, "Come get your kid."
And what? Extra sauce.
Yes, extra inside the burger.
So what is that? Is that sauce?
That's extra sauce.
Is that sauce?
Yes.
Is that extra? Is that? Yes or no?
That's extra sauce, dog.
That's
If
extra.
you're not going to communicate,
This
if you're
is
not going to
separate.
communicate with me,
I'm communicating with you.
is that sauce?
Yes.
Is it extra?
No, it's separate.
It's separate, but is
Okay,
it extra?
But it's not extra because the extra would be in the burger.
No, the extra. It doesn't matter if the extra's in the sky. It's extra. It's extra. It
has
doesn't
a
matter. Oh, so now I'm funny to you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
it's
bad.
funny.
I'm a laughing matter.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm stupid. You are the
Side
stupid
of
one.
sauce.
You are a fool. You are the one that said extra sauce. Why don't you specify? I want extra sauce in the burger.
In the burger. I love his accent.
Oh man,
I want
that's
extra
it.
sauce
I got
in
more
the
fucked
burger.
up shit, but not today, Junior.
Damn it, boy.
Hell yeah, type shit, Jazzy.
No jazzy.
Thanks for coming. Oh no, Jazzy,
No
just
jazzy.
type
No
shit.
No
jazzy.
jazzy.
Just
Just
type
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 shit.
shit. Hell yeah.
Good to have
Nah,
you.
but for sure, good to have you.
wanna
Thank
give
y'all for
her
Some
some-
having
cool
me.
peeps.
Yeah.
Yes, so you can find me at do not find me on Facebook because I'll block you. But
Who does Facebook? People still on Facebook?
I love
That's not-
Facebook.
no,
I'll
I
be
feel-
on there
Yeah.
quiet, and then all of a sudden I just talk my shit.
Wow.
And I get
I
like hella
don't.
traction on there.
I post like a kid or two every few months.
I got like almost 6,000 people on Facebook. Like, Facebook be popping sometimes. You
Okay.
just gotta know where.
Yeah.
So no Facebook, but Instagram.
Instagram _ TYPESHYT.
Type shit.
It's _ type shit. That's it. You gonna put that in there?
It's gonna edit it. In
Like
there.
you're carrying it.
Right here.
Can you put it in pink?
Take
I'ma
a
throw it
bite.
to you.
Take a bite out of it.
All right. Fuck. All right.
Okay.
Later, guys.
Type shit.
Bye-bye.
Rodawgz.
Rodawgz.
Yes,
Peace out.
sir.
Okay, we wrapped it up.
That was